Checking your business credit report can really help you big time. It doesn't matter the size of your business. It doesn't matter if your business is a startup or an established small business. You got to really learn how to check your business credit report, not only in an occasional way, but in a systematic way. It has to be regular. Why? Because your business credit report actually affects everything from the amount that you get when it comes to business loans, all the way to the conditions that you actually are you have to follow through. Okay, the conditions. I mean the APR. I mean the early payment fees. Okay, and other conditions. Okay, because your credit worthiness is going to affect a lot of stuff, not just not just for a credit product, but also beyond. Okay, so the key takeaways here is that when we speak about checking your business credit report, we are speaking about three companies primarily. We are speaking about Dun and Bradstreet. We are speaking about Equifax, and we are speaking about Experian. So those are the three top players when it comes to business credit. TransUnion doesn't have a business credit arm, okay? So you don't need to worry about that. So, well, one thing for sure, if you do the check-in properly and you are doing it consistently, you are able to actually anticipate some of the specific hiccups that you might have when you apply for business credit. What I'm trying to say here is that you don't apply for business credit without having access to that intel, which is your business credit score. Okay. One thing you need to understand is that the same way consumer credit reports can be complicated, the same way business credit reports can be complicated if you don't study them in advance. What I'm trying to say is don't be surprised by your business credit score. No, you should not be surprised. You should really anticipate it. But most importantly, you should actually guide it. You should actually, like, if you want to have, let's say, a 95 Dun and Bradstreet paid a score, you should do everything. You should put everything in place to actually get to that 95 score. Okay. So when I speak about a business credit report, it's just the business equivalent of a consumer credit report. Okay. So when you apply for a small business loan or a business line of credit at a bank, at a credit union, or at an online bank, basically the lender is going to check your business credit report. Let me dig a little deeper into the calculation process when it comes to a business credit report. So before I explain to you how to check your business credit report, you need to know what really goes into the business into the credit score in the first place. Okay, so the thing here is that there is some similarity. There are some similarities when it comes to a business credit report versus consumer credit report, but there are also some differences. So in terms of similarities, your business credit score actually is impacted by your payment history, by your credit utilization, by the length of your credit history, by your credit mix. That's where you have similarities. The first four, and then the last two actually this is where you have some differences. So when it comes to your business credit score, you have here is a metric that is impacted by your public records and liens. And you also have your business information accuracy. So the more accurate your business information, the better. Okay. So you got to ensure that the information provided to credit bureaus is accurate and up to date so that you can maintain a healthy business credit score. Because inaccurate data, such as incorrect payment histories or account details, can lead to discrepancies in the score calculation. And this is across the board. This is the same process whether you go to Dun and Bradstreet, you go to Equifax, or you go to Experian. Okay. So when I say public records and liens, what happens here is that if you're thinking about like when the credit bureaus are calculating your business credit score, the more let's say negative public records you have, the worse. Okay, so negative public records such as bankruptcies or tax liens can significantly impact a business credit score. So you want to address and resolve actually any outstanding issues to prevent a decline in your credit score. And so what I speak about, the first four: payment history, credit utilization, length of credit history, and credit mix. These are pretty similar to what you have with the consumer credit score. So I'm not going to elaborate too much on that. Okay, just to see that when you think about credit utilization, just make sure that you keep it below 30%. That way you can be sure that your Dun& Bradstreet payday score and your Equifax and also Experian credit score can be actually can stay up. So how do you check your business credit score? Let's go into the nitty gritty. I want to give you the step by step based on the credit bureau. So I want to start with the most prominent credit reporting agency when it comes to a business credit, and that's Dun& Bradstreet. Okay, so you can see this on the screen. So if you want to check your business credit score at Dun& Bradstreet, basically you need to understand that Dun& Bradstreet is a business credit rating agency only, right? So they primarily focus on business information. They don't handle consumer credit reports the way other agencies that I will mention in today's conversation do. Okay, so Dun& Bradstreet, DNB for short, focuses all of its products on business owners. Okay, so the company actually offers three credit insight tiers to help you monitor and manage your business credit score. So if you're thinking about checking your business credit reports or business credit score at Dun& Bradstreet, you got to know which one you want to go for. Okay, which credit monitoring solution you want to go. So you have the Dun& Bradstreet. You want to choose. So you have the DNB Credit Insight Free, you have the DNB Credit Insight Basic, and you have the DNB Credit Insight Plus. So let me first talk about the free. Now, when it comes to business in general, anything that is free, I do not recommend that because if you're serious about your business credit score, you definitely want to pay for stuff. Okay, so this free service allows you to sign up for alerts if the changes to your payday score, delinquency score, failure score, or supplier evaluation risk. Yes, sir. Okay. You also get payment history summaries and alerts about new inquiries. So this is something to really think about. Okay. And your DNB Credit Insights Basic. Now, this paid tier costs $49 per month or $4.99 per year for non-stop monitoring of 6 DNB scores, ratings, and factors, including your DNB rating and maximum credit recommendation, which is not included in the free tier. You also get everything else included in the free tier, plus access to historical rating trends for your business and other tools designed to help you stay on top of legal events like judgments and UCC filings. Okay. And you have finally the DNB Credit Insight Plus. So this tiers cost $149 a month or $14.99 a year and provides everything from the free and basic plans. It also includes dark web monitoring, the option to include additional data in your credit file, and the ability to compare your ratings to other select companies. So this is something to really think about. So the best way to check that is to choose the one that applies to your business or the one that you want to really, the one that you really need. So let's talk about Experian now. So Experian is the second business credit reporting agency that you can really reach out to if you want to check your business credit reports. Okay. And one thing you need to understand here is that this credit reporting bureau, okay, is the one that does not only consumers but also business. Okay, same thing with Equifax. So you're able to view your business credit score or monitor your business credit profile through 4 paid services. So if you want to check your business credit report through Experian, you got to choose one of four main paid services. They don't have a free option like Dun & Bradstreet. Okay, so with Discover, you got to pay for stuff. Be ready to pay for stuff. So they have a credit score report. They have a Profile Plus report. They have the Business Credit Advantage, and they have the Business Credit Score Pro. So That's something to really understand. So let me go into details here in terms of the pricing. So for the credit score report, for a one-time $39.95 charge, you can view your business credit score and get an overview of your business profile. So, if for any reason you do not want to be stuck into a subscription plan, just pay this a one-time fee, and you have access to everything. $40 is pretty decent. It's pretty accessible to all small businesses. Okay. And then you have the Profile Plus report. So for a one-time charge of $49.95, you get a more comprehensive business credit score report that includes information on credit inquiries and detailed trade line data. And for the Business Credit Advantage, now this annual plan costs about $189 a year for unlimited business credit score access, credit alerts, ongoing tracking, and more. So you can see that Experian is way cheaper than Dun & Bradstreet. And that makes sense because Dun & Bradstreet is actually the leader in this space and has been for a while, actually. So what about the Business Credit Score Pro at Experian? Well, for $14.95, for $1,495 a year, you can view reports for up to 30 businesses each month, including public records and scores. So this is kind of cool. So let me talk to you now about Equifax. So Equifax, kind of similar to Experian, also has a consumer arm. Okay, so if you want to check your business credit reports at Equifax, you have the possibility to do so for the business only or for both. Okay, so that's an important element to understand. But one thing I want you to really understand here is that you need to reach out to customer service to learn about pricing, because they do not publish the pricing info on the website. Okay, so these reports from Equifax are packed with comprehensive information that includes your company profile, credit summary, details on public records, Equifax business risk scores, and more. So, but everything is actually shrouded in what I call some kind of secrecy. You have to reach out to Equifax. And business reports from Equifax also include a unique business failure score, which tries to predict how likely it is for a business to fail through a formal or informal bankruptcy over the next 12 months. So and again, this is why you want to know exactly what they're saying about your business. That way you're not surprised about anything. Okay. Now, are there a free option for checking your business credit score? Yes, you can find free options for your business credit score, but keep in mind, I think I've said this before, if you're serious about building your credit, you have to be ready to pay for stuff, because there is no, like they say, there's no free lunch. Okay, so free reports are not as robust as paid reports or subscriptions. Still, they can provide a good place to start, if that's what you want to look for. So free options to check your business credit score include, I think I've said this before, the Dun & Bradstreet Credit Signal, the Dun & Bradstreet Credit Insights, and the NAV Marketplace. Okay, so the Marketplace NAV offers a free access to business credit scores. When you sign up, you can access your business credit reports and scores from Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax, as well as a summary of your reports and credit building tools. So NAV is also available online and as a mobile app, so that's really good. And if you think about the Dun & Bradstreet Credit Signal, this free service from Dun & Bradstreet allows you access to your business credit scores with notifications when your credit score changes and how to improve it. And most of the benefits of this free program last for 14 days, at which point you are strongly encouraged to actually upgrade to a paid option. So Dun & Bradstreet just wants you to really have a small taste of what they offer, and then later on for you to upgrade. Okay. And for the Dun & Bradstreet Credit Insights, you can also sign up for the free tier of Dun & Bradstreet Credit Insight and see the same scores and ratings on a monthly basis. So if you want to check your business credit report, you need to understand that some information is kind of critical for you to have on hand before reaching out to the credit bureaus. That way, you're not really you don't feel like you're wasting time. Okay, so basically, to check your business credit report, make sure you have your business name, and I mean your real business name. Okay, the business name you communicate with suppliers, the business name you communicate with your net 30 vendors, not your DBA, your real business name, your legal business name, and also put your zip code. So your zip is important because all information in your business credit report has to tie back to your location, to your geography. Your email address, your not your Gmail or Hotmail or Yahoo, no, your work email address. Unless you're a freelancer and you don't have a business email setup, then you can use the non-business email. Okay, your home address, your business address. Again, all those things have to match what lenders have on file. Your business address, for example, has to match what lenders, I mean, not lenders only, but also your net 30 vendors, if any, have on file about your business. Your date of birth, okay, your phone number, and your social security number. Now, you might be saying, well, why do they need my social security if I'm checking my business credit score? That's because lenders actually care about the business owner's credit worthiness too. Unless you're going for EIN only funding, you are going to when you apply for a loan or a business line of credit, among other credit products, the lender is going to check your personal credit profile too. Okay, so this is something important to really keep in mind before applying for any type of business loans or business credit product in general. So if you want to check your business credit report, an important question to really keep in mind is the option you have to choose, right? So one thing for sure, a free business credit report can give you a general idea of your overall business credit health. Though information, once again, I want to make sure that you understand that information will not be as comprehensive as you will find with paid business credit monitoring plans, because there's something called, I mean, there is no free lunch. I mean, just think about it, right? Because those services need money to be able to continue to operate. And if you go with a free service, you're not getting the value that you should be expecting. So for ongoing monitoring of your business credit profile, a I would say a paid monthly plan from a company like Dun and Bradstreet or Experian can actually make sense. Think about it as an ongoing operating expense that you can actually write off on your tax returns. Okay, so whatever you do, though, make sure you take the steps to getting a handle on your business credit, because your business credit score may sound unimportant as you are getting off the ground, but you will need a solid business profile if you want to apply for a business credit card, get a low interest business loan, or work with vendors who extend credit. Like here, I'm speaking about your net 30 vendors, your net 45 vendors, or net 60 vendors. So you got to have a strong business profile for them to actually even think about extending you that much credit. Okay. So your best bet is having an idea of your business credit score and taking steps to monitor it early on. What I'm trying to say is be proactive. Don't be reactive. So your business credit score should not surprise you. You have to anticipate it. Okay. So bottom line here is that understanding and monitoring your business credit score is actually crucial for obtaining funding and favorable terms for your business. I'm speaking about APR, even contractual terms. Okay. So while free options for checking your business credit score exist, paid monitoring plans from companies like Experian or Dun & Bradstreet can provide more comprehensive insight into your business credit profile. And I encourage you to actually go that way, okay? So building a solid business credit profile early on is essential for future financial endeavors, such as applying for a business credit card, securing low interest business loans, and establishing positive relationships with vendors, okay? And you also want to make sure that you are, like I said before, you are proactive. So, as an epilogue into this conversation, I explained to you how to check your business credit report. I give you the key takeaways, and I explain step by step how to check the business credit score at Dun& Bradstreet, Experian, or Equifax. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.